What's up, y'all? So many things are happening right now. To start, this is my very first YouTube video. Yeah, I'm finally doing it. It's here, my very first YouTube video. I've made YouTubes with like my cousins and things like that, but fast forward to now, I finally made my own YouTube channel. I know it seems like I'm kind of late to the game and it's been a long time coming, but I feel like I'm finally in the right place to do this. I don't know where this is going to take me, but I'm hoping that I can get you guys to come along with me on this YouTube journey. With that being said, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Amber. A lot of people know me by my first and middle name, Amber Sky. Gotta do a little pluggy plug right here for my Instagram. Just a little backstory, I guess, about me. This past year during COVID, I lost my job. I'm a hairstylist and makeup artist, and because I've been unemployed, I've been able to put a lot of time and energy into creating cool beauty content, home styling content, and I really just want to dive more into that because it's something I've always wanted to do and just never had the fire lit under my butt, you know? We're here, we're doing it, and that's enough about that. Honestly, this past year has been so crazy for all of us. It's just been a roller coaster. I live here in San Francisco with my boyfriend Devin, and we live in a tiny studio. I've actually been living here for, it would have been 5 years in May, basically, but I'm actually finally moving! The space itself was great when I lived here alone, but then when my boyfriend moved in, it was really hard living in a space where you have one room that's your living room and bedroom. You don't have a lot to work with. So we took this opportunity to find a new place because the market was finally going down. There was some COVID specials, and after months, since December of 2020, we've been searching for the perfect apartment, and it was very frustrating. We are balling on a budget, and we had this whole checklist of things we wanted: hardwood floors, a washer and dryer, dishwasher. By the way, those are like gems to have in the city. On top of having a budget, we wanted a 2-bedroom, and like coming from a studio space, which is not even 1 bedroom, to 2 bedrooms is insane. But then at the end of March, we found a spot. I can go deeper into like how we found it if like anyone's curious about that. If I can give you just like a couple tips really quick, I would say for one, be patient. I mean, and this goes for any city, anywhere, any state. Take your time finding a space to live in because your space is like your sanctuary. You know, this is your home. If you're unhappy in your living situation, it really does affect your life, and you don't want to just like rush to get into somewhere because it was cheap or you just want to move. You will know when you found the right spot when you walk in and you just like get that feeling. And if you don't get that feeling when you're looking at a home, then do not do it. Number 2, I would say, you know, ask and you shall receive. Even after COVID is gone, hopefully soon, you should not be afraid to ask if the price is negotiable. If you ask, at least you know you tried and, you know, put your offer out there, because obviously right now we can all save some extra money. A couple hundred adds up at the end of the year. Number 3, the hardest one for me was compromising, especially when you live in a city like San Francisco. You always are going to have to compromise on something unless you have a ton of money to blow. Have a list of your absolute must-haves and then have your like secondary things that don't matter as much, and really like weigh the options, because you don't also want to pass up on a good situation just because it's not like perfect. One more quick tip that I want to offer when house hunting is don't limit your options. Literally, I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, on Zumper, on Zillow, and Craigslist. You know, those are a few. Of course, there's so many more. Finding this spot and then also finding my new apartment was on Craigslist. And I know Craigslist can be kind of shady sometimes, so you really have to learn how to tell whether a posting is like a scam or whether it's legit. If it sounds and looks like it's too good to be true, it probably is. And don't ever put a deposit, give money, send money without physically looking at the space. It seems like it's common sense, but I feel like sometimes people get caught up in the scam. And so don't ever, no one professional, no legit deal will ever be done without you physically looking at the building. So those are my little crib tips. Let's call them that. Those are my crib tips for this video. So now that I've kind of like explained the backstory to all of you, the reason I'm making this video is to show you an empty apartment tour. We have been so excited for this day since we signed the lease. We actually signed the lease on our 4-year anniversary, which was March 26th, and we aren't moving till tomorrow, and then we're gonna be fully out of this space by May 1st. So I thought before we get anything into the apartment, I would do an empty tour and then vlog our whole like decorating process and the whole thing for you guys. I've really gravitated to interior design because I really do believe it's so important to make your space your own, and I am fully supportive of anyone that invests in their home. When you invest in your home, you're investing in yourself. So that's what we're doing, baby. Invest in yourself 2021 and beyond. Not even trying to like flex because it's not even like that. For my boyfriend and I, this is a huge step in our relationship. It's our first apartment we're getting together, so it's really special for me and for both of us. We're just like so excited and happy and needed something good to happen to us. At the same time, I'm also a little bit sad. I feel emotional just because this was my very first place by myself in San Francisco. I moved here on my own. I didn't know anyone in the city, and I literally started from scratch, and I worked really hard to get this space on my own, and I feel like this was just a sign of kind of like my independence. For anyone that's gotten their first apartment on their own, you know how big of a deal that is. And just like being here for 5 years, like, ugh, I just am getting emotional thinking about it. But at the same time, I'm so ready to leave. I'm ready for change. I'm ready for just bigger and better things. And I know that moving into this next apartment is going to bring that same energy. So I'm ready. I'm ready. In the studio, I unfortunately wasn't able to film it when it was at its best. I do have some photos that I'll pop up here and here for you to look at so you can see the vibe. We just had everything that we loved up on the walls, and it was such a small space. For this new spot, I'm hoping for more neutral, earthy vibes. Still keep the plants, of course. Let me just show you like what I'm working with now, like what our place looks like, because it is in shambles. Just wait. Oh my god, see what I mean? And this was where I was standing and filming right now. This is our kitchen. Yeah, shambles, guys, shambles. I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the new apartment now so I can show you guys. All right, y'all, I'm in the space. I'm ready to show you, so let's get into it. We have this little space right here for an entryway situation, so definitely gonna have some fun with that. And this is an old school railroad apartment, which means that it's just like very long and every room is separate. So right when you walk in, to the left is our living room. Probably my favorite thing about this room is these huge bay windows because of the natural light, but I also love the tall ceilings. I'm like only 5 foot, so I only come up to like here on the wall, and the ceiling is freaking up there. Right next to that is our bedroom. The bedroom is the smallest room, but I feel like it is a pretty even like square shape, and at least put a bed and hopefully a dresser in here. And there is a small closet. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to fit much in here, so I think this is going to be my boyfriend's, but The saving grace is, again, the ceilings are like so tall. We're probably gonna add some shelving in there and build up, because the one thing that sucks about this unit is there isn't a lot of storage. One thing that also really like made us fall in love with this unit is the wall detail. I'm pretty sure that underneath this is just that textured wallpaper, but they just painted over it. So like we still get a little taste of, you know, the building, something that's been here for a very, very long time, but they've just made it look prettier and made it look cleaner. This is the one walk-in closet, so this is gonna be mine. I'm claiming it now. I'm gonna need a ladder because your girl's is shoddy. And coming into here, this is our washer and dryer, guys. Like, I'm not even lying when I'm telling you we hit the jackpot with this. If you have this, do not take it for granted. Love that for us. Then coming into here, we have our beautiful kitchen. I'm obsessed. So this is the one room that is like renovated. The stainless steel appliances. Always wanted like a marble countertop. We got the backsplash. I love gray a lot, and I think gray, black, and white, I mean, you just cannot go wrong. The space is definitely small. For sure, we're just gonna have a tiny table probably with a couple chairs. I wish the kitchen was bigger, but I'm not mad because it is renovated, so it's really, really nice. Even though the flooring in the kitchen is different, the flooring in the bathroom matches. So this is the bathroom. The bathroom is kind of an odd shape. Like, here's the door. You could obviously see the kitchen right there. This little nook in the corner, like, we'll have to put some sort of storage over here. And here's the toilet, nothing special, but can definitely put the over the toilet shelving unit right here. And I'm not gonna be able to show you because like the power is not on yet, but this is actually a vanity mirror. That vanity lighting is gonna be so good for me to use when I'm doing my makeup, doing all that good stuff here. And like on top of this, all the storage. The sink itself also has storage. Like, what? And the final room. So this is gonna be Devin's studio. It's crazy how my like voice is just echoing because, you know, there's nothing in here yet. Later in the day, the sun is for sure gonna come in on this side and brighten up this whole back part of the house. So this room does not have a closet, but since he's just using it as his like painting space, he can go crazy. We're so happy for him that he finally has his own studio and it's at home, so he can paint whenever he wants. And I can do whatever I want when he's in here. I still can't get over, like, this is our space. I'm so happy. I cannot wait to bring you guys along with us on this new journey. So to wrap it up, thanks so much for watching. More to come. I can't believe I'm saying this, but please follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.